There. It's like, let's see. We're all should be up and running again. I always have to get this all back up here. Oh, close that. Go to this. Close that. Go back. Live. There. Let's see who all I get back. Okay. I lost power for enough to disconnect me. Okay. I see Nancy, Sheila, Deb, Della, Carol, Laura. It's like, yeah, I lost power. And I didn't know it because my tablet runs off of its own battery. So I never noticed. Hi, Janice. Welcome back, everybody. But has anybody ever worked with the iron-on fleece? Should I put a pressing cloth over top? Or when in doubt, just put the pressing cloth on top? Of course, I can find a half yard of material, not a fat quarter. Oh, I could use this. It's other piece. Okay. Because I just don't know. Because I've never did it. There's a lot of firsts here. Even though I've been quilting, it's like these little projects like this are different for me. Yes. I just don't. It says follow manufacturer's instructions. Well, if you don't have the manufacturer's instructions, what are you supposed to follow? I guess they assume we all have did it before. I hope Teresa followed over. It's like, it was nice to see that she's in the chat. Okay, everybody's back. It's like, you don't have to do the thumbs up again if you don't want. You don't do iron-on fleece? Oh. One of these things, I'm the follower of the instructions. I got part of it ironed on and part of it not. So let's try this again. Hi, Tessa's back. Maureen's back. Everybody's back. It's like, I seen somebody say frozen, and then I looked up and I have a completely blacked out and then came back on. I mean, just a brief moment. Very briefly. New video, new thumbs up. Okay. Bring these pieces over here. Let it cool a little bit. Bring the instructions back down. Follow the manner instruction of the fleece on the outside of the box to make. Place the handles on the word fabric matching the raw edges of 3 inches from each end. Okay. Marker. I don't need that anymore. I'm surprised nobody hollered. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's that one. 1, 2, 3. That's that one. Oh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We can count. We can count. Okay. Now it says, so I want them to go like this. Wow, that's a stretch, but it's like, okay. So let's put a pin in it. And a pin in it. I can picture Alani already using this for her mermaids. There's no bag safe in Grandma's house. Or Gigi Ma's house. Got to get the right word there, right? So I'm just going to press that down like that so it stays flatter. Flatter is good. And Teresa Louise, did you follow back over? And that goes that goes that goes that. It's kind of a fold. Okay. This just takes a little bit of stress off of it. I'm getting messages from whom? It's like, there's a, hi Sam. I went ahead and made these as flat as I could. Folded them both the same. And repeat on the other side. With the right sides together. So the outside of the box with right sides together. I guess I put it doesn't say place them right sides together, but I'm assuming that's where it's placed. And where do I? Ooh! They only want me to leave a 2.5-inch hole somewhere. Where? Because I have to do that folded corner. Can I do that all with my fingertips through a 2.5-inch hole somewhere? I think I'm going to leave a bigger hole on the side. I think. Hi, Mary. I have a granddaughter wanting to know if I would like to come out and sit with the kids for a little bit. I wonder what my answer might be. Hi, Rowena. Sorry for the second take. I lost power for just enough to say, but I am really surprised it hasn't been more beans are in here replacing our power poles. Ouch. And hi, Donna Dixon. But I'm going to leave me because of my chubby little fingers. I am not leaving me a 2.5-inch hole. Yeah. How did you guess, Carrie, that I would ever do that? But so I left you a comment. I thought you left and I missed your goodbyes. Oh, it's like, no, Terry, I had a power outage. Just a blink. Just a blink. So on this new bag, I'm going to leave my opening on the side. And then hand sew it. You'll say that what time, if it's after the live, you would say yes. Yes, it's this afternoon. It's my choice. Because I want to make sure and reinforce, because they show the 2.5-inch opening up the top. Because somehow I gotta get, no, I can't do it on the side. So I have to, okay. I'm going to go tack these down. That way it's not so hard. I'm going to tack one handle down. Decisions, decisions, decisions. I'm going to do that 1/8 of an inch. Tack the handle down. That way I don't have to play with the pins in the turnarounding. Because somehow or another, after it's done, I guess I will press it just to give me a crease to where to go turn the bottom things. The post instructions for the fleece of the ironing. I put a pressing cloth over top of it because the iron didn't seem to want to slide on it. It's like, instructions say place glue side up and then the fabric on the right side. Okay. So basically that's what I had, just backwards. When I take these projects out, maybe I should read some instructions first. But I'm the one that just grab and go. But thank you, Nancy. Because I know sometimes the stuff is sticky and it doesn't want to do what you want it to do. So I guess my 2.5 opening will be up here where there's a handle, at least half of a handle. I just bought the fusible fleece yesterday, so I had the instructions. Good job. We're all learning. Ouch. These pins are going to get the best of me. I pinned on the wrong side. I want the fleece side up so I know what I'm sewing on. And it says, again, it doesn't say what width. So as quilters, would we sew it all at the 1/4 inch? Of course. Okay. This is where my opening is going to be. But I'm going to have the corner included in it. Out. How come things always look wrong when you go to do something? Okay. Reading the instructions again. Press in the direction of the arrows. Follow manufacturer. With right sides together. Sew the outside of the box together along both sides. Oh. Oh. So I have something wrong already. Doesn't say anything about the lining. It's like with the right sides together. So the outside of the box. Okay. Taking apart. Because somebody didn't read instructions. And while I'm here, I'm going to go take these pins out. I'm going to tack down this handle also. Get rid of 2 pins that are dangerous for me. Because it didn't look right. When it doesn't look right, reread. Good thing I did that little bag yesterday. Okay. It would be this to this. Oh no. Susan Munger has to take off for Texas. She's asking for prayers. Her dad was just given. It's like I can't read it all because it disappeared. Let me see. Let me go read that message real fast. It says, keep me in your prayers. My dad is dying. I have to get to Texas. They give him less than 3 days. Okay. Prayers for Susan Munger and her family. Okay. Now let's see what happens here. It says sew the 2 sides. There I'm getting. That dang batting. I knew she'd want us all to know. She's part of the family. She's part of the quilting family. And we was just talking about we never know when the day is. They have that one commercial on TV, text message. Send your kids a text, say I love you, because you never know. Okay. Now this makes a little more sense. How am I going to do the boxed in corners? With right sides together, so the outside boxed together along both sides. So I'm going to lower my stitch down. I'm going to haul, as Terry says, bricks. That was said yesterday. It's just a bag. I might be able to fit a brick in it. I might. Right now, my brick is in a hole that Bailey dug. I could borrow the brick from Bailey. Backstitch for bricks? I did. And I cut down the stitch length to make sure it's good and solid. All the above because I want to reinforce. It's my way of reinforcing. Even on all those green bag grocery bags I did. Yeah, Carol's sending prayers too. Yep. I just hope she gets there in time. Okay, now it says fold the bottom to create the triangle. Okay, I want to press or something. You're what are you? It's like what sides you cut and you're trimming your bricks to, Carrie? 2x4s? 2.5 by 4.5. I need some place to aim my corner. I did plenty of that, making the triangle, but I have to have some place to aim to. So I'll put a pin in it. Because there's all different size bricks that you can make. Just recently learned that you can send an audio text, hold down the microphone and talk or sing and push and send. The recipient can preserve your voice. It's like, I know, I have some of the cutest little videos. I just got another one. Melinda sends in videos, pictures. She's at the Tulip. And it says 1.5. See, they just say 1.5 up from the point on this one. One and a half. Follow the seam. Push this down. Did you go somewhere, Sandra? I had power outage. Just a blink. There's my 1.5 up. And beans, I just have to go up from here. I better move that pin up that little bit more. Because I thought it was my battery died, but it was like, nope, I had a blink of power. There. So it says, now I know for a fact I sew there. I'm back tacking for bricks. I always will. Reinforce, reinforce, reinforce. Because once you cut out those corners, if this comes apart, on some of my softer bags, I just leave that corner. I tuck it up and tack it down. That way, if it does come unseen, 2.5 by 4.5 brick. This is the bag I started on the other live before I lost power. It's the I Love Fall Storage Box by Open Gate Quilts. Okay, put this up here, take that pin out, because I'll ram it down my finger. Hello, Nina. It says dozed off and you were gone. Okay, been up since 4 a.m., so gotta try catching up. Okay. Yeah, no, I had a blink of power. I mean, it was so little, but it was just enough. And then it says trim 1/4 inch, so close to it. That's me. Make sure to take off. But I tacked the handles. So there's the little bag that stands up so far that way. And let's see, repeat minus the handles with the other piece. So find which is right side and wrong side. Right sides. Making sure. Yep. Double checking. Sew down the sides, put the squared in the box corners. I think that's what they call them. Square bottom. To create the triangle. Yeah. I call them the box corners. I don't know what they're. And then, being this is the liner, I'm just doing a little bit more than the 1/4. I don't want it to be too fluffy in there. It doesn't say to do that, but I'm doing that. It's the boxy pouch, the boxy everything. It just gives it a flat box. because I put these in every bag I make. Every bag, every green bag, all 60 green bags have these box corners. So they stand up. I love it going shopping because it's like my bags will stand up on the thing there as I'm putting my stuff in them. And then they're 21 inches tall. So after I get them, like the big ones, half full, I can put on top, any of the lighter soft stuff, loaves of bread, chips, so they don't get smashed. Okay, same thing. I'm going to press the bottom just because I want to know where I'm heading to. You have to have a mark of destination. In other words, you can have it gives it depth so things get better. You can leave the corner inside the bag. Yeah, I leave them. And then I've left them in my bag. I carry the glass pans, what I make the angel food cake with, because it gives me just that little bit of cushion down there. So when my husband used to drop them on the countertop or sit them hard on the ground, I had that extra little cushion. But when you make a corner to come out for a 9 by 13 pan, it's like you got pretty good cushion. Okay. I know what you meant, Terry. And everybody's saying hellos again. By 4.5? Okay. That's a good size brick, Terry. Or to carry. Got too many names alike out here. 1.5 inches. Put my mark. Go over here. Follow the line. 1.5 inches. I'm not volunteering to buy Little Miss Munchkin a Happy Meal. Yeah, you have to do it. I'm hoping bobbin thread holds out. I thought about making it a little bit less so it would hold like the charm packs. But it'll just be a pretty decoration up here on my table. I need more decorations, right? But it's fall. So I could wait till fall. Okay. Now the next instructions. I'm sure it's something about insert something into something. So these are 1.5 inches. Those aren't garbage. Okay, with the outside of the bag, right sides together. Oh, should I trim first? It could help a little. Okay. Put the outsides of the bags, right sides together. Okay. With the outside of the bag, right sides together. It doesn't matter which way I turn it. Fit the outside into the inside. Tuck the handles in. They're tacked in. Sew around, leaving a 2.5-inch opening. Reach through and pull. That's the birthing part. Okay, that goes there. So I should just have to line up seams there and there and pin it. Terry didn't want to watch me goof it. I don't plan on goofing it, but I have confidence I can do this. Carrie, I can do this. And the 2.5 inches, I'm going to catch the corner just barely, but I use my mom's flathead pins. I'm going to go just past that seam and put my 2.5 inches right there. And June's saying, remember to give a thumbs up. Thank you, June. And the last pin. And it looks like, because of the tight squeeze, I can take this off and sew around from this pin to this pin, from my mom's pin to my mom's pin. The only thing with the grain bags, I did not have to line them because they're groceries. I don't need it for groceries. And I'm going just over 1/4 inch. So mine won't be quite as tall as theirs. I just want to reinforce everything. Even though it's little, I am... It doesn't say what to sew anything at. I'm just glad everybody's here, watching, having fun. They must be working on their projects. And fast approaching my opening. I'm going to get across the handle, back tack right there. Now I have my turnout hole. And I still have thread So here's the bag so far. Now I'm supposed to turn this all around. The easiest part. Pull with the lightest material first. And I've heard that this is called birthing. It's been many years down the road for me, but there's a handle. Oh, there's a leg. There's the other one. Yeah, getting this, even this small bag out that little hole is something. Wow. I did it. Go poke my corners back down. Poke all them out nice and firmly. Now, tuck my lining in. And knowing me, I will go in and tack it in the corners because that is me. There, isn't that just cute? Now I have to roll this down and top stitch around the whole top edge. So I will roll it with my fingers. Put a few pins. It is a cute bag, Carol. A very cute bag. And you could up the size and come up with stacking ones. Thank you, Della. It's the cotton cut last year small project. I probably could have Googled and seen if anybody did a video on it, but I live adventurously. Purple bricks. And I've never been a fan of just tucking this opening in and top stitching it. Okay. Have a great day, Kathy. I'm going to go out and babysit Lonnie and Ellen for a little bit. So Alicia can run to the store. And it's cheaper if she doesn't take Alani because there's no demands. Oh, thank you, Denise. The 5 stars. But I will top stitch this over. I'm sure I have enough thread to go back and top stitch it. It's all pinned. Yep, I will. That is cute. And everything lined up. Yeah. It's like I've made plenty of these bags without having the small arm. And I struggled to sit there and, put this stuff through. I love having these arms that come off. My worst thing is, where do I want to start my stitch? When I go to do the top stitch down. It's always, where do I want to start? Do I want to start where it's not going to be so noticeable? Do I want to end it here? Do I want to end it there? And it's like, it shouldn't be that much of a decision, but it is as far as I'm concerned. Being it is a top stitch, I increased it just 1 click. I sewed it together at a 2, and I'm top stitching it at 2.5. I could up it to 3, but I just did 1 click. Trying to stay nice and close. Now I got to do some more digging to see what I can find for Monday. I will be here Monday. All things working out. I should be here Monday. Come join me then. Same time, my 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You'll catch me at different sites. Gladys, if she was here, she could say her times, but I have no idea except for I think it's 2 my time, 4 her time. I'm not sure. That's tomorrow for Gladys. Courtney is working at getting a time set back up again, but her husband has to go in for surgery. And she has to drive him to and from. So that's taken up some of Courtney's time. But I'm sure we all meet someplace out there. Oh, I'm almost back across to the edge here. I'm almost to my last stitch. But I would like to thank everybody for attending and hope to see you guys on Monday. And Terry, I know if you're listening, we'll see you someplace out there. Get your YouTube up so we can go watch the next mystery. The next mystery. I'm doing my trims. The one thing I would say, if I was going to have it for a Whatnot Catch Me box, I don't know if I'd have white lining. We can put all sorts of stuff in there. And isn't that cute? And Valerie, I'll see your block when it's done, posted up on Kathy's. I know for sure. Darlene already shared hers. And I want everybody to have a great rest of the week. If I don't see you on somebody else's channel. And I'm sure I'll catch up with June sometime this weekend when she has time. And it's like, I'm glad I could show another little project. My cupboard's filling up fast back here. But it's another thing that's done. We'll see you guys all later. Bye. Take care.